So, as Ned said there, so it's Joe Billy the Third, and the song is "I'm the Motherfucking Spider-Man." So this was released on the 11th of December, so just towards the end of last year. It's approximately 2 minutes and 52 seconds long, so just under 3 minutes. Joe Billy describes himself on his Bandcamp page as an introspective acoustic punk who's based out of Clifton, New Jersey, who's just trying to bring people together one song at a time. According to his Facebook page, he's primarily a drummer. However, over the years of playing with various different bands, he would always try and start wee side projects with the intention of becoming the lead singer or the lead act, as it were, in a punk band, with punk being his main or most passionate musical outlet. However, unfortunately, for one reason or another, this never really transpired, and so he decided to make a go of it himself. He learned how to play guitar and write his own songs. And since then, he has created 3 albums, the first being Censor This, which was released in 2016, and his most recent being Don't Mind Me, which was released just a little over 2 years ago, back in 2018. And again, like from his Facebook page, I noticed that he's recently provided vocals on an album entitled Andy B and the World, which I think might be worth checking out. So it's a collaboration. It's a ska punk folk album featuring something like 170 odd artists from all over the world, including, as I said, the man himself, Joe Billy, members of Real Big Fish, Zebrahead, Hasty Dixie, and loads more. It's available online as either a vinyl or digital download, with all proceeds going to Centrepoint charity, which is a homeless charity, and Music for All. I'm pretty sure it's been released. So yeah, I think we should try and get our hands on that and have a listen.
Yeah, sounds good.
Both being fans of Real Big Fish and Hasty Dixie.
And Zebrahead, of
I
course.
don't really know that much Zebrahead,
I
man.
think I know like one song. I can't even remember what it's called. But,
I can remember that. I can remember that. So yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alex was quite into Zebrahead back in the day. But anyways, so as for I'm the Motherfucking Spider-Man, it's cracking. It's really good. I mean, he openly admits it's a comedy song. It's not to be taken seriously, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. With lyrics like, "But hey, turn that frown upside down because my ass is looking so tight." Um, the chorus, "I'm the motherfucking Spider-Man, jizzing webs from my hand," and epic last verse. "The goblin in green can get down on his knees while Electrode can choke on my chode. Rhino can take his horn and ram it up Vulture's cloaca, which you don't hear very often in songs. Scorpion, I'll take you. Venom's just a poser, and so is Shocker. Doc Ock can suck my dick, and you know Deadpool can suck it too. It features an acoustic guitar, lead electric guitar, and drums. It's a pretty straightforward number, but there's a definite kind of late 90s, early noughties kind of punk rock, pop rock vibe to it. And for my money, it could quite easily pass as a Real Big Fish song, to be honest. Or even an early Green Day kind of Trey Cool number. The likes of, Dominated Love Slave, stuff that Green Day used to do when they didn't take themselves too seriously. Kind of more so than kind of Tenacious D, in my opinion. It could just be an accent thing. It might just be where he's from, but yeah, it's certainly really infectious, and you can't help but dance along to it. Something I really enjoyed.
yeah, I mean, I think I think this is really good as well. I mean, I think comedy or like parody songs is quite a difficult tightrope to walk. It can go either way really, and I think you're right. It's not so much Tenacious D. I don't know if that's just because Jack Black's vocals are so over the top most of the time because of his sort of metal influences. But this, yeah, I think this differs from Joe Billy's other stuff in that it's more of like a full band experience. But it does have those kind of muted acoustic guitar chords at the start. But then once it kicks in with the rest of the guitars and the drums, it never really lets up. It's pretty much a banger about being Spider Man. And that chorus, that you were talking about, where he's just like, "I'm the motherfucking Spider-Man. I shoot webs from my hand. Fight crime in spandex tonight. Whoa, ho, ho, ho!" It's just brilliant. I've been singing that all the time, and it's dumb, but it's really fun. And yeah, there's not tons of variation when you listen to it first, but there's actually lots of little cool flourishes, like different drumming styles and little acoustic licks and electric guitar. It's just a really fun song. So yeah, I think it's funny though because I'd I had figured that a parody song, a sort of comedy song about Spider-Man, would appeal to our mutual friend, the Spider
James.
himself, Mr. James Murray. But I recommend this to him today, and he's like, I listened to a minute of it and didn't really enjoy it. It's just like, what? I figured this would be right up his street,
I
but
told
so I don't know what his problem is, but I think this is really good
Maybe he felt as if Joe Billy was encroaching on his turf.
on his
That's
territory.
what it
Yeah,
was.
quite
Yeah.
possibly, quite possibly. Yeah, there's only room for one motherfucking Spider-Man.
I think there can only be one motherfucking Spider-Man in Keith.
Definitely. So what have you given this? I've given it an 8.
Well, I've said an 8 or 9, but I mean, I, possibly even a 10. I mean, like it's
For what it is.
for what it is. Yeah, you know what I mean? It does exactly what it says on the tin. You know what I mean? It's a perfect comedy song.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know anything about Spider-Man, which I mean is a pretty rare thing these days, I would say.
Ah,
He's so kind of entrenched in pop culture. But if you don't know or care about Spider-Man at all,
yep.
then you probably be like, what's the point in this? But I'm not even a big Spider-Man fan, really. I just think it's a good song with some funny lyrics.
Yeah, I mean, me neither. Like, I'm not a fan of the Marvel universe at all. You know what I mean? There's 101 different things I'd rather watch, but I can still appreciate this.
Totally. Um, did you mention? I don't know if you mentioned he's working on a new album. I don't know when that's coming out, but
I didn't see that, man. I didn't see
I
that.
think he's the on his website. There's like a press section, and there's like an can't remember who interviewed him, but I think he said in there that he's working on a new album, which is more full band stuff. So I don't think it's necessarily comedy or parody stuff, but a more kind of full band sound. So that'd be. I mean, if it's just like straight up kind of punk rock or um, uh, that kind of stuff, then it should be pretty good.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
All right, so that was "I'm the Motherfucking Spider-Man" by Joe Billy or Joe Billy the Third. I think for if you're going to be like a comedy artist, if that was going to be his thing, I think Joe Billy the Third sounds more prestigious and more kind of. If you're saying, right, I'm a comedian, being Joe Billy the Third would be funnier.
Yeah,
Rather,
yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it probably is funnier.
but that's a little bit of an aside.
Choking my shoulder and rocket take us home and rip it up. I'm the Spider-Man, sweat from my hands, dark around the Spanish tonight. Oh. It's not finished. It's finished.